Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Bangkok Breakdown, episode 2. And the topic that I want to talk to you guys today about are the concepts of safety versus danger and how you can kind of manipulate them to get more out of life. So kind of the meat of what I want to get to today is about how safety in and of itself is really just kind of an idea. For example, we're standing on top of a very old, very dilapidated hotel right now, and we can't do that in the States because it's dangerous. Now they're cracking down a little bit here as far as security goes. Apparently they found a dead guy in here, so now they're telling people, oh, you shouldn't go up, it's dangerous. But for the most part, the Thais, they're just kind of just saying it. They don't really mean it's dangerous and you shouldn't go. They're not really big, like strict on keeping you out. Where there are ways in, there's always people that are nice enough to let you in for a fee. But on the topic of safety as an idea, for example, I today have done some very, very dangerous things, things that I never would have thought that I would do, like climbing this building, resting in places that probably shouldn't be rested in, and other various jumps and flips that other people would see as dangerous, right? That's dangerous, that's bad, immediately labeled as bad, let's not do it. So, how do we break out of that paradigm if things are dangerous? Well, the way that I do it is you start out small and you make little incremental changes to your life to make it easier for you as you go. It's not all just one. It's not like I just woke up and can do a backflip. You know what I mean? It took time and you have to train and you do little things like that. So let me break this down for you basically. You can stand on a curb, you can walk on a curb on the street, no problem. You drive on roads that have two different directions, purely on faith, purely on trust. And if you were to stand, let's say on a curb, for example, in Bangkok, if you're standing on the curb, you're pretty faithful that you're not going to fall off. But isn't it interesting how that changes as you go up in height? Now you're 10 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet. It's still more difficult every time you go up a certain height. For me, I find that there's a threshold of height, then I don't need to worry about it as much. There's like a threshold, it's like I'm going to die, so I don't really care anyway. I'm just here, and this is comfortable for me. But you have to wonder, if it's safe for me to stand right here, just here, right now, it's perfectly safe for me to stand here, why is it not okay for my brain? Why does my brain say it's not okay for me to stand on like a ledge that's down here, right? It's still solid, it's still the ground. There's really no difference other than you're 10 feet up. But if you don't look at how far, like don't look down, if you don't look at it, you don't feel like you're that far. Sometimes, another thing I like to think about is kind of like a squirrel, and like how a squirrel is able to scurry along all these branches and stuff. It doesn't look down, it's purely, its world, its reality, its floor, it's where it's grounded, becomes that tree branch. So you can kind of ground yourself wherever you are through incremental conditioning, kind of like I said. So you can start out walking on a curb on the street, and then you can walk on a railing, then you can walk on a wall, and you can, and then, you know, another 7 years later, now you're on top of a hotel in Bangkok. But yeah, with all that said, just to summarize the main points: safety, concept; danger, concept. Two concepts, that means that they're a mental construct that you've created and that the people around you have created and you've decided to allow kind of to rule your life. Not the worst thing in the world, because you'd probably be dead. You could be dead, potentially, if you didn't listen to any of them. But again, safety, danger, concepts in your mind doesn't exist. You can kind of think of, you're always in danger. There's two ways to kind of look at it, or you're always safe, in a way. If I decide that I'm safe up on this building over here, then I kind of am, within myself. Granted, you know, if a pterodactyl decides he wants to come and knock me off, then oh well. But things happen. But at the same time, as far as I'm concerned, if I feel I'm safe, I'm safe. So when you're in a dangerous situation, what's dangerous to some is not dangerous to others. And what is safe to some, in the same way, is not always safe to others. Like the boat, for example. We've got boats that move up and down. There's like very minimal railing, so it's kind of easy to fall off. But nobody does, because to them, and the Thais, I feel like they're just in a safer place internally. But anyway, and that is just about it. So here was Bangkok Breakdown episode 2, coming at you from Sapan Taksin, the Taksin Bridge, I think. Forgive me, Thai friends, if I said it wrong. And yeah, so with that said, I'm gonna crack out of here. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful night. We'll see you guys next time. He's taking the camera. And he's probably not trying to kill himself. Sometimes I personally find it helps when I hum. Hum-de-dum-dum-dum. All the way to the store. And here we go.